It's Kelpie Vibes.
Hey y'all, hey. What's happening? If you're new to my channel, my name is tashamarietmr. How you doing, baby? Alright, if this is your first time here and you have not yet subscribed, please do so at this moment. If you've been watching me for a while and you just realized, dang, my notification bell ain't on. Girl, go on, hit that notification bell. Make sure you click the top option, which is all. So therefore you can always be notified every time I do a new video. And if you've been watching your girl for a while and you kind of like, about me, girl, go on, hit that subscribe button. You know you love me. What's going on, you guys? How y'all been doing? How was your weekend? So my weekend's been very busy. For all my new subscribers that do not know, my husband and I just bought a house. Was it 11 days ago? We closed on our house 11 days ago. So we have been in full effect mode of trying to get the house together. You know how it is when you move, child. You got stuff everywhere. Everything is disorganized and disarray. I did get my kitchen together yesterday, y'all. Oh, Lord. I'm so glad I got, because, child, we've been buying food out to eat. And I was like, we went to Wendy's Friday. Baby, I spent like $37 at Wendy's. I was like, absolutely not. Not another moment will these people keep getting my good hard-earned money when I can go in here and cook my own daggone food, okay? Just being lazy. So I got up Saturday morning and I was like, girl, your mission is to get this kitchen together. So we had everything in the garage, so we had to basically move everything out the garage, move it up the steps into the house, and you know. So I got my kitchen fixed up enough to where I can maneuver around it. I got everything in its place. As far as decorating, I'm still working on that. So then today, that was all day yesterday, and then we end up barbecuing afterwards, just like celebration, like, ooh, we got that kitchen done type deal thing. And then let me think. Oh, today, y'all, we got our bedroom together. I got all my clothes. My husband and I got all our clothes put up and everything. So I got one more tote, y'all, to pull out of the garage. It's sweaters and stuff. And I think I might just leave it in there. Yeah, I don't even think I want to. I think I'll just fool with that later. But the majority of my clothes and shoes and purses and all that jazz, y'all. Anyway, y'all didn't come here to hear about that. Y'all came here because of the title of this video, okay? So, y'all, this morning when I was up, yeah, it was this morning when I was up getting ready. Y'all, the reason why I'm rocking back and forth, baby, it's not the phone. Trust me, your phone is good. It's my swing. I'm sitting in my swing, drinking my coffee, sitting in my backyard, okay? But yes, y'all, I seen Strong Mommy Chrissy's live. And, you know, of course I clicked on it because I was in the middle of, you know, cleaning up. And that was like little entertainment for me while I was, you know, cleaning up. So from what I got out of the live, y'all, she's figured out that her husband is back with his baby mama. Okay. The youngest, she said his youngest child, which is a girl child, that baby mother. Yeah, that's what she found out. She also said that she discovered after putting a tracking device on his phone that she did a couple years ago. She said she did it several years ago. Now, they've been together, she said, 4 years. She said that a while ago, y'all, maybe a couple years ago when she did a Q&A. So I guess 4 years ago, she put a tracking device on his phone. And that's how she was able to discover the things that she, you know, divulge in her life today. She says she was able to see text messages of him and the baby mama and other women, because it's not just y'all, it's just not the baby mama. She said it was there's a couple other women. She actually said that she had a conversation while she was on the live. She was texting back and forth with the other woman. I believe she called her name Megan, and Megan said that the name that Strong Mommy Chrissy said that was her husband's name. Megan said, no, well, that ain't him. I guess her husband gave the side boo a different name. That he didn't give her his real name. She said she did call the baby mama, and the baby mama hung up on her and said, don't call my phone anymore. Well, you know, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. What she going through, y'all, is horrible. It's never good to get your heart broke. I mean, that's never good. A lot of us women out here can relate to Strong Mommy Chrissy and what she's going through. But you know what, you guys, I'm gonna put it to you like this. At the end of the day, when you have to go to the lengths of paying for a tracking device, she said she paid $60 for that thing. I don't know if that was an exaggeration or the exact dollar amount. Now, she never mentioned the name of the app or whatever she's using. She said DM her and she can give you that information. But you know what, y'all, at $60, I wouldn't, it ain't that important to me, like, to pay $60 to figure out what a ninja is doing. Because, you know, my women's intuition is all I need, you know. And I believe her women's intuition is what made her get that tracking device. You know, she said she was having a conversation with the side boo. The side boo is the baby mama, and then the side boo is the other woman. The other woman she contacted that she said he's also. She said she thinks that's a newer relationship. She don't think they've went as far as to have relations yet. I think they just, her husband and the side boo Megan is working things out or filling things out or whatever. She said Megan said, she said she had a lengthy conversation with Megan, and me personally, Megan wouldn't be the one I wanted to talk to, because like she said, Megan is the side boo. The one you should be talking to is the baby mama, who obviously knows about you. There's no way the baby mama don't know about her. She's the wife, and she has 3 of her husband's children. So just like she knows about the baby mama knows about her. So that's who I would have been texting back and forth or communicating with. The side boo Megan, poor little thing, she didn't even know who the man's real name. Yeah, she wouldn't even been out. Yeah, we didn't need to talk, because she's irrelevant, because she said in her live that he's living with the baby mama. He ain't living with Megan, so we wouldn't have been talking. So I found that kind of strange why she was having conversations with her when that ain't the one he living with. That ain't the one that's cooking him breakfast, like she said. I don't know, y'all. That was strange to me, but she said what hurts her so bad is that it was the baby mama that that she ended up finding out who he's creeping with. And she said if it was somebody other than her, she probably wouldn't feel as bad as she does. But because it's the baby mama, that's why she's so crushed. And you know what my opinion is on that? Based solely off of the information she gives us, I think the reason why she feels so crushed is because that's probably who he was with when she met him. And out of all the women, after probably what she probably, was creeping and tipping with him on her, and then he decided to leave baby mama and went with her, and she probably feel like, well, god dang, out of all the things, you end up with the one that you was with when I met you. Yep, that's what I think. I think that's the reason why she's just like, because it's not just the fact, like she said, it's not just the fact that he's with a woman, it's the fact that he's with the baby mama. Now, why would that be so, hard to believe? To me, it would just be the fact that he's with another woman, period, who, regardless of who it is. Y'all know, I'm basically just going off my memory of her conversation in the live, you guys. And, I feel like if she had to go to the extremes of getting a tracking device on this man, she said several years, she's had it for a long time, several years ago. I feel like the things that she's finding out now, she's already known about. It's just the part that is just coming. Like she was probably able to win him back in other situations. She was able to convince him and talk him into coming back. But this time, it wasn't no convincing. I guess he's done, and he was like, I choose the other woman, the other baby mama. You know, and I think the reason why Chrissy is feeling some type of way about it, because you know, y'all, we all done been there, done that. It happened to me when I got cheated on, and my first reaction was, well, do she look better than me? Is she smaller than me? Do she got longer hair than me? Do she make more money than I do? Do she got a better job than I do? Do she got less kids than I got? So them was the questions. Because I'm like, well, why would you want her instead of me? You know, and I think that's what Strong Mommy Chrissy is probably going through her mind. Like, out of all the women, you go back to that baby mama what about me? I'm the woman with the 3 of your children. You know? She's probably thinking, well, I make good money. I'm handling my business. What's wrong with me? And at the end of the day, you just can't question stuff like that. Because to me, for him to play the games that he's playing, maybe he wasn't into the relationship as much as Strong Mommy Chrissy is. Maybe, although he married her, but maybe he did that out of convenience. Because from the way she portrays him, he seems like he's a man that don't really want much in life. And Strong Mommy Chrissy was able to provide him a roof over his head and some security of maybe not having to go get a full-time job. And with that, he was like, oh, okay. Maybe that was the best thing going at that time. But then, you know, my thing is this. What kind of made me question her conversation is when she said, you know, if you had this tracking device on him and you was able to read text messages and get points of locations that he was at, I'm pretty sure he just didn't start texting her once he left. He's probably already been texting her. So did you not know this already? Like this brand new? You just found this out? Like, I find that hard to believe. I think Strong Mommy Chrissy been knowing this was going on, but she was just trying to, you know how we do as women, y'all. We try to pick up the pieces. We try to make stuff work. We try to overcome the fact that he's defied us. And we try to stick into it for the children. But I think this time he just decided that she's not what he wanted. And he just walked out and left. Regardless if they got kids or not. Because you got to understand, he got other women he got kids by and he wasn't with them. You know? At the end of the day, y'all, we got to start realizing that having children is not necessarily what's going to keep them in the relationship. If anything, sometimes, depending on what type of man you're dealing with, that could be the deterrent to push them away. A lot of men out here don't like the responsibility of having to take care of themselves and others. Y'all know it. It's a whole bunch of men out here like that. He might be one of them. I don't know. I don't know this man. I don't know. All I know is what Strong Mommy Chrissy says. I don't know nothing else. You know, but if I was that man's mama, I would tell him, boy, if you don't get yourself together and figure out who you gonna be with and stick with them and stop having these women dragging me in the middle of this, because me personally, I would get tired of it. Me as a mother of 3 sons, I would tell my sons, look, get your SHIT together and quit your women from contacting me for the stuff that you doing. Because at the end of the day, you his mother, but you're not his keep. She's that man's mother, but she's not his keeper, baby. She can't control his DICK. She ain't got no control over there. Only he got control. Just because she birthed him into the world doesn't mean that she can control where he put his penis. Okay? So, mama, what's she gonna do? Give him a whooping? Because he doing a woman wrong? You know? No, she can't do that. So, you know, y'all, at the end of the day, Strong Mommy Chrissy know what she needs to do. She has to move on. You know, like she said in her video, you know, yes, she's a woman with 9 children. But like I told y'all before, there's somebody for everybody. There is somebody for everybody. And, you know, and at the end of the day, she will find the right one that's going to love her and the children that she has that are not his. There is somebody out there for her. I know it's hard for her to fathom because, you know, she's built a relationship with this man. She has children with him and she's married him and she just wants that happiness in her life. But baby, you can't want it more than what he wants. If he don't want it, then it's not going to happen. Because it takes 2 to make a relationship. And if he's not a willing participant, then it's not going to happen. And you know what? Strong Mommy Chrissy's smart. She knows that. But it's just the fact that I think she feels like betrayed, defeated. Like she said, if she would feel better, she would have felt a little better if it was somebody other than the baby mama. And the reason why I feel the way she feel, the reason why I think she feels that way is because more than likely that's who he was with when she met him. And like the old saying go, the way you get them could be possibly the way you gonna lose them. You know? I don't know, y'all. Again, I know for the last, I don't know, couple years, it's always been a situation that she brings up of some woman's calling his phone, or she think he's cheating, or he's left for 2 and 3 months at a time. Like, to me, baby, that's not a marriage. When he kept walking in and out like that, like, that's not a marriage. That's just a relationship. That's not a marriage. And if she wants to call it a marriage, to me, that wouldn't be a marriage that I would want. For a woman who's been scorned and been cheated on, like, I understand. And as of right now, yes, especially with her being pregnant, she's extremely emotional now because she's carrying that child. And like she said, she really feels like once she gets, has this baby, that part of her, she can detach from it because she's overwhelmed with feelings, because not only is she pregnant, but she's carrying this man's seed. And he don't want to be a part of it. To be quite honest with you, y'all, I don't believe he will come back for the birth of the baby. I don't think that man will come back, because you know why? He got the answer to the baby mama that he's down there in Texas with, and she probably like, okay, we'll go, and guess what? Don't come back. And at this moment, he's probably wanting to savor that relationship, because that's why he's there. For whatever reason, y'all, he don't care about the relationship with Strong Mommy Chrissy. Like she said, he's also taken her name out the phone as her phone number. He's removed her name as the contact and put the kid's name in it as the contact. And if that ain't petty, I don't know what else is. Because at the end of the day, I mean, they can't pick up the phone and call you. When that phone rings, you automatically know it's her dialing the number. So what was the difference of changing her name out? Like, to me, it's like he wants no part of her. For whatever reason, he just, from what she says, y'all, now I'm only going off what she says. I'm not making this up. From what she says, this man just don't want no parts of her. Period. Oh, y'all, it's just a shame that women have to go through this. Not just Strong Mommy Chrissy, y'all, all of us. It's a shame that we have to go through this, because women, we're such emotional creatures. And y'all, we love with everything we can love with. And unfortunately, there's a lot of men out here that we, attach ourselves to. They won't love us back the same way. It's just unfortunate. But y'all, and I'm not trying to sound harsh when I say this, but baby, that's just life. That all relationships are not perfect. Unfortunately, she just got herself mixed up in a relationship that wasn't that good for her. That's no longer any good for her. And regardless if she's pregnant with his child and she has 2, 3, or 10 kids by him, unfortunately, he don't want her. She has to deal with the fact that he doesn't want her anymore. It's hard to fathom that. It's hard to digest that. But baby, you're going to have to swallow it and move on. I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. To me, if it was me, and it has been me, there's nothing that he could say that would make me, like, you literally are sitting up here loving and caressing on a whole nother woman that's not your wife. I know she said that she's going to do get a divorce. And a lot of people was in her chat room saying, get alimony. And, well, baby, you can't get what he don't have. Child support. Well, I don't know. He got to get a job first to get all that going. I'm not saying don't put it in the divorce decree, But from what it sounds to me, they had no marital property together. Seems like that would be an easy peasy divorce. It's just basically setting up parenting time It's pretty much, because from what it sounds like from her, the only thing they have in common that they share jointly is those 3 children. And that's it. They don't have any property. They don't have any. She said they had a bank account, but from what she said a couple weeks back, the money's missing from that, so she can just go and close that account. Don't even worry about that anymore. Like, to me, I would hurry up and start erasing him out my life. It's unfortunate because she has these children. She has to some way, somehow still co-parent with him. But, you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't force nothing. I would just, you know, he knows your number. Just like you know his, he knows yours. He knows those kids is there with you. And if he wants a relationship with them children, he needs to pick up the phone and he needs to make that happen. And he needs to tell the baby mama, who he's with now, look, don't come in between me and these kids. Now, me and her, that's a done daughter. But don't come in between me and these children. Y'all, I can speak that from experience, okay? Oh, y'all, it's just sad. It's sad to see women go through that, pregnant or not pregnant. It hurts it hurts my soul, hurts my feelings, you know, to see any woman to cry in such a manner that she's crying about. Because, baby, it's hard when you know the man that you love with all your heart don't love you no more. That's a horrible feeling. But at the end of the day, baby, it's a feeling. And you got to go through it. Like, she has to go through this to move on. In order to let that baggage go. And to be able to enjoy the rest of her life. Like, some way, somehow, she's going to have to figure out a way to get past this. Like, you know, checking his phone and stuff like that, baby. That's not going to do anything but make your situation, make your heartache hurt worse. Like, you have to figure out a way. As bad as, you know, women, we instinctively are nosy people. We're nosy creatures, right? And our intuition just does not let us not be nosy, okay? But she's going to have to figure out a way to get past that. She's going to have to figure out, I mean, and the reason why I can say this to her, or to any woman who's watching this video, because I am a woman who went through the same exact thing, okay? And I had to, and you know how some people say it's easier said than done? Well, baby, I can say it, because I've been there, done that. All right, y'all. Until the next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. And remember, y'all, sub what you love. Bye-bye.